Alright, so we're back with Donkey Kong Land. We go ahead and update all the Facebooks and things. Yeah. Alright. Now we're on with DKL. Not quite DKC. Ugh. Got my Corona. Got my Super Game Boy. Let's do this. So, I played this a little bit. Snub here. Ah. So a couple things I'd say immediately about Donkey Kong Land, just from me playing it as much as I have, which means not a shit ton, but I played a bit. It doesn't feel nearly as polished as Donkey Kong Country. Like, all the transitions between the various screens are very sudden. A lot of, like, screen wipe, and then here you are, you're just in the level now. I don't remember if it improved or not with the other games, but this one certainly feels like a very early attempt to adapt a much bigger game to a smaller platform, in this case Donkey Kong Country to the Game Boy. Oh, there I am. Aside from, you know, the transition sort of stuff, like, the field of view is really small, which makes it really easy to run into enemies if you're trying to just plow through the game. Or even worse, run off a ledge. I got Kung! Or Cog. Cog's what I got. Right there, I was... Hey, what's up, Doc? Did you miss out on, me beating Donkey Kong? Yeah, I mean, it's not... Oh, shit. This certainly isn't a bad Game Boy game. I honestly also remember, like, when this first came out, being super thrilled about the idea of having Donkey Kong Country on the go. It's like, Donkey Kong Country was huge at the time, right? It just looked gorgeous. There's my end. And I don't want to take that value away from Donkey Kong Land, like... It's still a very competent platformer. It's more the case that there are these weird warts that come out, and I think are purely by consequence of it being I'll save. Purely by consequence of it being an adaptation of such a bigger game. I assume the ending was good. I don't know if you're asking, like, if I got the good ending versus the not good ending, but I mean, I liked the ending. Essentially, Donkey Kong and Mario and everyone became friends. That's what happened. There's also a big Super Kong fight. Yeah, like, look, just as I'm playing through this, you can see you're standing on a platform, you don't know what's below you. That's because the draw distance is so small. And that's... I don't remember having that much of an issue with it on Donkey Kong Land 3, which is the only other one I played significantly. Like, I played a little bit of 2, but I never owned it. And there's also bias there because, shit, that was a game I bought with my own money, so of course I'm gonna feel better about it. And also I played it 20 years ago. Or right there, where clearly there's a platform below me, but I guess it's a bug in the game to where if you fall too fast, it just assumes there's nothing below you and you die. Donkey Kong Land 1 is not a polished product. It's a first attempt at this sort of conversion. Clouds? I don't know what that coin did. Why'd I grab it? Oh, Kyle, you're missing out. Donkey Kong Country's fantastic. I'm supposed to be able to climb through this one, right? Yeah. Oh, that's not clearly communicated with the art assets very well. The other thing that's weird with this first world, I'm getting a little bit of pirate level. I had a little bit of snow level, a little bit of jungle level. Probably should run under him. But it's like there's... Ah! There's just... It doesn't feel as cohesive as the source game. Like, in Donkey Kong Country, you were in the jungle. Ah! Fuck me! We're gonna see a lot of that, gang. I should have boosted up there with that guy. My point is, you had the jungle world, you had the pirate world, you had these separate worlds that all did different things, and so it felt like an adventure you were going on as you were going through the game. This first world just like a smattering of all these different well-known locations from Donkey Kong Country. It's like a fan fiction on the Game Boy. You're like, well, it kind of looks like Donkey Kong Country, I guess. So, Kyle, I am surprised you haven't really played any Donkey Kong Country. Like, it's a really solid platformer. And then they got versions you can get for Wii and Wii U. In addition to the original ones on Super Nintendo. The Game Boy ones, which I think the Super Nintendo ones are even ported to Game Boy Advance. There's a Game Boy Color version of Donkey Kong Country. I don't own it. I remember it looked an awful lot like Donkey Kong Country. Oh man, that jump arc is the worst. It's that version that gets you really close to having Donkey Kong Country on the go. But still the Game Boy Color color palette trying to show a graphic style that was originally 16-bit. So there's some loss of color palette. So like those pre-rendered graphics don't look quite as smooth and awesome as they did on Super Nintendo. Ah! That it isn't as smooth of a play experience because the Game Boy just it doesn't have as much memory and doesn't have as fast of a CPU, so you're not going to get the exact same experience. Okay, so I can't go past him and there's nothing up here, so that was a waste of my time. Ah! Yeah, I got Diddy back. Ah, I can do this. I speak Donkey Kong, I can do this. Yay, whatever that was. Ah, fudge. Random swirlies, I'm not really sure what they are. Ah! You should definitely turn your Wii U back on, Kyle. The Wii U's worth it. Or, you come out to Washington and hang out with Sam Bushman's house and you can play Donkey Kong Country on a Super Nintendo. Oh, damn it. I thought I could go over. I can't. Okay, there we go. Ho-ho! I don't know how I didn't die there, but whatever. Time to get bananas! Yay! Ah. Ha 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 ha. That's hilarious, Donkey Kong Land, the way you just shot me back down like that. I can't go too fast on here. Okay. I think those are some sort of cool hidden coin thing. I don't know what they do though. The other thing too is like all the items and everything in Donkey Kong Country makes sense. Like you're collecting bananas because your banana hoard got stolen, and you're fighting crocodiles because that's that's kind of the established bad guy genre. Crocodiles and other dangerous jungle beasts. But here you got flying pigs and you're collecting coins and there's space portals for your save points. Like none of that makes any sense in the context of Donkey Kong. Play this level. Oh god, snow level. Why do I want to play this level? I mean, Kyle, have you seen Donkey Kong Country played? Like, let's say I start streaming it, are you gonna be like, oh man, I have no idea what I'm, like, not necessarily I have no idea what I'm looking at, but like, no nostalgia, no familiarity with the level layouts, like, it's gonna be pretty novel to you? So that little jumping part there, that was a very, I mean, this whole thing's very Donkey Kong Country. What the fuck was I supposed to do there? It's all very Donkey Kong Country, but I got a Donkey Kong Country feel from like the high stakes, oh there's a rope, from the high stakes platforming that was taking place. DKC has its fair share of high stakes platforming, which is partly what I like about it. Growing up to platformers, I like getting into questionable positions with my platformers and having to bullshit my way out of it. Challenging your timing. Ah, shit! See, Dave Bushman knows. The Wii U's got a fantastic library. It's a limited library, but what's there is really good. I really need to go through and start picking up more titles for it before it all becomes scarce. Because that's what's going to happen. It's a Nintendo console that's kind of weird and didn't do great. Did okay. The N64 is a very collector system now, too. Thankfully, I put some money into getting N64 games prior to that. I got some weird ones. I got some good ones. Whee! Ah, barrels. And I spelled Kong. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, with this game, is every world just going to be, like, a random smattering of Donkey Kong Country locations, but I'm not going to actually get, like, one consistent world? But that would be really disappointing and honestly make this game a bit more boring. Because you want to have that sense of adventure, that sense of spatial relation. Like, Sonic 3 did that really well. Every world connected to each other in a logical way, and if you look at the beginning menu of the game, it gives you the complete layout of the island you're exploring. So you kind of go, oh, I was at that world, and now I'm at this world, and blah, 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 blah. Oh! Okay. Can't quite see the coconuts he's throwing. There. Did I have my... Okay, I already had it. That's classic Donkey Kong jump I just did there. The run to get some momentum, then roll to give yourself extra platform off the ledge. You're seeing tournament level Donkey Kong Country play right now. Whoop! Until I die, then, you know, it's all gonna be bullshit. Okay. That was worth it. I couldn't imagine playing Donkey Kong Land. Ah, shit, that was the wrong way to go. I couldn't imagine playing this game on an OG Game Boy. Just... Oh, man. Dumb. Well, as I say, though, is playing this on the OG Game Boy, you're gonna get all of your green tinted screen smear. And there's a lot on the screen here. Like, there's a lot of background. The characters kind of blend in a little bit. Like, there's moments where it's even kind of hard for me to tell what I'm looking at. And I'm on a TV with a Super Game Boy. Right? Like, if this was on the OG Game Boy, I'd be like, what the fuck am I looking at? Because look at how Donkey Kong blends in with the leaves in the background. I would be really, really frustrated. Kong! Yay! I still got to play through, what is it? Sonic Lost Worlds. Doc, you played through that. That was pretty cool. And it really hasn't gone down in price that much either. Like, it's held value. Bonus! Well, missed all those coins. Whoa, that's bullshit. Wow. Not only they run me right into a bad guy, so I lose one of my monkeys, but they also spawn Diddy right on a ledge. Which meant if I wasn't holding right as I got control of the character again, I would have died. That's classic. I love those little segments in Donkey Kong Country levels where you got like the barrel challenges, the ropes. I love me some DKC. I'm trying to love me some DKL, but it's a little rougher. It's a good approximation though. I spelled cog! So I think you get to save if you spell Kong? Don't tell me the boss here is just fighting a wave of bad guys. That's gonna be really damn lazy. Like, the bosses in Donkey Kong Country were legendary. That's what I'm talking about, where I'm like, what are we doing? Like, the bosses were just, like, screen-sized, and giant Nintendo bananas fell on them. And that one's like, you fight a wave of bad guys, and then you get some bananas for your trouble. It's like, what are we doing? Where's Donkey Kong Country? Ow. What the fuck are those coins for? Ah. Ah. Yeah, let's see what now that Dave's pulling out the list of games. Ugh. What do I got for you? I got Star Fox Zero, which I liked. We Fit You, which I haven't tried yet. I got Captain Toad somewhere around here. There it is. DuckTales Remastered. I ended up getting Breath of the Wild on the Switch. I was tempted to get it on the Wii U also, just to be like, just to see what the differences were. So I was also kind of thinking back to like when Twilight Princess was released on GameCube and on Wii. But besides those, I've got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Rodea the Sky Soldier with the Wii version, the good version, and Paper Mario Color Splash, which I haven't even opened yet, but it looks pretty cool. And I love me some Paper Mario. I used to have Super Paper Mario, but I think Doc ended up taking that. So we did some trading a while back where he got Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario. Actually, no, I think I still have Super Paper Mario. I think he just got Thousand Year Door. Because I gave him a bunch of my GameCube stuff. Which I should probably get Thousand Year Door again. I really liked Paper Mario. I still have the first one on N64 and it was really good. Ah! And Thousand Year Door was very much in the same vein. Super Paper Mario kind of went their own way to make an even more action-oriented game. And I think the Wii U one picks up where Super Paper Mario left off. It's not quite the turn-based RPG. I want to spell Kong so I can save, and that's a really steep... I guess it means I really want to spell Kong really bad, but... Goddamn, gang, seriously? You're putting my ability to save at hostage? Oh yeah, one thing I bet we're not going to see here is giant wheels chasing me. That was a really cool part of the Mayan levels. Ah! Yay, questionable collision detection! Yay! That's a barrel down there. Ah, no, give me Randy. I don't think they'd make me miss my G. Nope. There's Kong. Haha, DK. You spelled a thing! Yay, now I get a save! Man, it's a hot day. I sure could go for a Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze right about now. I don't know what to think of the name of the game, because it sounds like a fucking drink. This camera is not working for me. What the hell is that? Oh, the inertia's kind of weird in this. I do want to go get Donkey Kong Land 2 and 3. Also, Donkey Kong Country 2. I never owned Donkey Kong Country 2, but we played it at Paul Haryu's house all the time, and that game was fucking badass. That is easily the best Donkey Kong Country game. That game's a fucking amazing masterpiece. I gotta go back and find McKay. I guess it's one... I guess it's one thing, you know. If you need to spell Kong to save, you're gonna want to spell Kong real damn bad. Oh, that didn't work. So yeah, they do have them on GBA, and that's not bad. I'm a fan of the Game Boy Advance. It's got a lot of great titles. I got a lot of RPGs on it, actually, which I really like. The one pain point with me playing Super Nintendo ports on the Game Boy Advance is when the Game Boy Advance does not have a dedicated sound processor. It has an ARM chip for the CPU, and that does all the things. And so in order to, I think it's a combination of saving space on the cart and also a way to actually be able to do all the things the hardware needs to do, like running sprites and updating the game state and do sound. You have heavily compressed audio that's just also reduced quality. Like there's an audio quality difference between playing like Dragon Quest V on the Super Nintendo versus playing even a DS, because it has the same problem. Or Breath of Fire on the Game Boy Advance. Or the one that hits close to home for me is Tales of Fantasia, because I played that on emulation and fell in love with the game. And then when I saw it was released on Game Boy Advance, I was like, oh my god, I can play Tales of Fantasia finally. And when I started playing it, I'm like, it's good, but the audio's kind of meh. And you know, for a game like that, for a big JRPG on the Super Nintendo, the soundtrack kind of matters. Like, the spectacle of playing it is a part of that experience. The soft, blended colors of the sprites and the orchestrated soundtrack, like it all comes together. And the whole time I was playing the Game Boy Advance one, like I said, I didn't hate it, but it felt a bit like I was playing the inferior version. And that's never fun. So like, for me, if I can, I want to play it on the Super Nintendo or the whatever console it natively came on, just to avoid some of that. It's not as big of a deal seeing like a port on the GameCube or something, because it's usually like an HD remake. I'm like, okay, whatever. But the Game Boy Advance and DS re-releases of Super Nintendo games they haven't quite hit the mark for me the way I'd want them to. And that might be a lot me just being picky, because kind of as Kyle said, Donkey Kong Country is not the cheapest Super Nintendo game. And that's because it's so beloved. Alright, behind one of these pillars is going to be the G, I bet. I'm wrong. I'm proud of you, Kyle. That was a good use of $50. I still need to play through Tales of Fantasia. I got really far in it, and I'd stop for one reason or another, then I'd forget where I was at. That maybe ends up being like an NFGL thing I do, where okay, I did it for Shed Moon, I did it for Morrowind, where I just say, I'm going to play this really long-ass game. It's going to take me the whole month, but I'm going to do it. Because that's the only way I'm going to commit to doing it. I even kind of did that for Paper Mario. Paper Mario's not a long game, but it's just... I got to a point with it where I was a bunch of hours in, and it was tempting just to stop. But, I said, fuck this weekend I'm going to finish it. And I played like an extra 5-6 hours of Paper Mario and finished it. Amen, Dave Bushman. There's a lot of good games out there still. Ah, ugly fish. Is it following me? No, it's just drifting. The lack of screen space makes this game much slower, because like you can get going at a pretty good clip when you're playing Donkey Kong Country, but just the sheer risk of running into a bad guy or an obstacle that you didn't see means I gotta play this a lot slower. That's fine, I guess. I'm not used to playing that way. Oh, shit. Drifted too close. Icarus flew too close to the sun. Get that DK barrel on. Ah! Wheelie do! I also want them bananas. I mean, the Game Boy does a pretty good job of giving an approximation of the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack. Like, I'm hearing all the familiar tunes. That's like the weird story of Donkey Kong Land. It's a Game Boy approximation of a really big popular game. And we're not spelling Kong this round. Now, if you spelled Kong in the Super Nintendo game in Donkey Kong Country, you got yourself an extra life. And you were like, hey, that's great, I got an extra life. It's much lower stakes, but it still gave some convenience. You're like, I kind of want to spell Kong once in a while. Dang, I got caught in the wall. Chris Bushman says, you get these coins using bonus areas. I don't know what that means. If he's talking about like the one bonus area that I hit before where the barrel was shooting coins out at me. So I thought that was just giving me more of those coins for funsies. But I don't know what to do with them. We're just gonna spell Ong. Hey, secret! That's very Donkey Kong Country. There we go. Ah! Oh. I didn't need it. Fucker. Ew. Also, I'm pretty sure you don't need to spell Kong to save in the later games. I think they just did like they reproduced the same save mechanics you had in Donkey Kong Country, where you get to a certain place, and then they're like, "Okay, now you get a save." So, Dave, is there any particular game that you know it's on the Wii U that you're dying to play that you may not even have yet? Since we now live in a post Wii U United States. Ah! These motherfucking snakes. Ow. I bet I could have destroyed that thing and then used the tire to get more bonus. Motherfuckers. Scratch my back. Got my bananas. Need my bananas. I've been trained. Trained to get bananas. Alright, let's try not to get... Ha. Also feels like there's a little bit of irony here with me playing a Donkey Kong Land on a Super Nintendo instead of playing Donkey Kong Country. Oh my god, what the hell am I supposed to do there? Are they expecting me to bounce off of a spawning snake? That's rather ambitious. Oh shit. Okay, I can jump on that. Never mind. That's slightly more interesting. I assumed that would have killed me. Spell King. 88. Yeah, they also got this weird thing where they put like explosive barrels in there, and they're like, oh, you want to blow up a rock? For reasons. Underwater man level. No. I also still need to play through ActRaiser. That was one I was going to do last year for NFGL? Question mark? Ah! 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 Fuck. And I just never got around to it. Despite me really wanting to, because ActRaiser is amazing. I know Kyle's played through it. He's saying it's accolades, because Kyle has good taste in video games. But let's see, because Kyle's the one that's like, Morrowind's great. And he's like, The Witcher is great. And he's like, ActRaiser is great. It's like Nate's got music covered, Kyle's got video games covered. Oh yeah, and Kyle's also like, Half-Life's great, which, I mean, yeah, it is. I want to spell Kong here so I can save. Make a concerted effort to do so. It's really not hard to find Kong. It's not nothing. Ah! Thank Christ. Okay. That's one on them bananas. Just gonna make it through the level in one piece. Oh, another explosion barrel. Okay. And we're gonna save. I like the graphics in the side-scrolling world to number 2. I really want to like ActRaiser 2, although I think it's also more expensive. More swimming. So apparently the Mayan world is the swimming world. More mystery coins. What? Oh god. It's a chasey chase. I don't like chasey chases. Fuck this. Ah! So that's what this level is gonna be. Okay. Boy, a load of hot garbage. Dude, Donkey Kong Land's growing on me. I'm getting used to the controls. Shit. Shit. It's down. Bananas. I like bananas. Gaga, I remember when you first started playing Witcher, you're like, hey guys, I found this really weird Norwegian RPG. And it's really badass, but it's buggy as hell and the translation's not great. Like, what is it? You're like, it's called The Witcher. And it's amazing. And I didn't even think I really played it. I just saw that you really liked it. And I think Andy borrowed it or something. Andy thought it was okay. And me going back and playing, like, I still really like playing the first one. I still have not beaten it. I keep getting like 10 plus hours in. Then, kind of similar to what happens with some RPGs I play. I end up having to take a break. And I don't come back to it. It sucks, because The Witcher deserves better. That's going to be another case where I have to just start playing. And devote a shit ton of time to it. That's fine. Oh, fuck. Got tricked! That snail son of a bitch. So I missed the O. Okay. Fucking snails. Them snails are mean as shit. Whatever. Well, I don't think Andy was a huge fan of The Witcher. Oh, wait. You get hurt by the tornado? And one thing too, Derek, I mean, I'm sure you know that you and I have different opinions about games sometimes. I like... Oh, how do I say it? I'm willing to play something broken and weird. I don't think that gives me better taste in games. But that's certainly a caveat when considering like what games do I like versus what games do people who aren't me like. Meaning, it's completely understandable and reasonable for you to not like The Witcher. I find stuff like some of the broken, more difficult elements of it to be endearing. And I know that's not going to be true for everybody. Like, I highlight a bunch of weird shit about Donkey Kong Land, I'm still like, okay. I'm okay with this game. And damn tornadoes. Weird mechanics on the tornadoes. Bonus level! What the shit am I supposed to do with that? I spelled Kong at least. Boop. Wait, I do like Shovel Knight. Dave's just trolling. No, Shovel Knight's really cool. I'm already at the last level of this world, man. Oh, what the hell am I doing here? Okay, so you don't touch him. I was just curious if you had to touch him or not. I'm guessing I just have to dodge this guy. Oh! There's a thing! This is really contrived for a Donkey Kong Country boss. Oh, well, that was just an idiot for me. I don't think I've actually played FTL. I'm pretty sure I own Shovel Knight on Steam. Yes, I do own Shovel Knight on Steam. I might have FTL from like some Humble Bundle or something. It is a little hard for me to get into roguelikes. They're not my most favorite thing in the world. And yeah, I mean, FTL is a roguelike. These bosses in this game are weird. I don't know how I feel about them. Right now, Derek, I'm in the middle of playing Donkey Kong Land. Ah! I'm getting roly-polied. No, honestly, one thing I do still need to play, Derek, is like at least half of those RPGs that you sold me. There's some buku quality in there. Oh god, that's going back, Rosberg. Sack! Get that shit out of here, weightlifting alligator man. Oh. Kyle, there's so much packed into that statement, I'm trying to figure out what to do with it all. What ghosts were in the TV? There's K. Crawl, damn you. Ah. Some retro Splatoon 2. Yeah, I went to a bachelor party last weekend, and one of the guys had brought his Switch, but didn't mention that he was bringing a Switch, and I was a little bit disappointed, because I was like, I could have brought mine and we could have played Switch together. He was talking about Splatoon, he was messing with that some. Chris really likes Splatoon. I'm tempted to try the single player, because it sounded like it had some really clever stuff going on. I'm not super hot on competitive multiplayer. So there's going to be a certain aspect of Splatoon that I'm just not going to get much out of compared to a lot of the other gang. Oh, fuck. Oh, maybe that's what I wanted. I don't know. Did I miss out on anything? I don't think so. I don't see anything up there. Oh, you asshole. Ah! Damn drunken Crocs. Get that shit out of here. Leap of faith! Ah! There's a barrel up there. There's gold in these hills. Nah, I can't get to it though. Ho ho. Almost fucked that jump up. Waiting for a bouncing croc. I missed the G. Boo. That's Kyle, I want you to write a strategy guide based off of this this entire mythos. That the product of difficult games is the spiritual world manipulating humanity. What the fuck were there barrels, or not barrels, boulders in fucking Donkey Kong? This game's just going rogue at this point. I can see the strategy guide be written like a, like an old tome that describes like the names and major punishments of the various demons that could live inside of a game. Damn it. That asshole. Because I bet there's a thing right over here that I throw it at, right? Maybe not. Need to go up. Oh. Still got Ramby. I think I can jump over there. I don't know if Ramby does good with rocks. Damn it. There's a co-op horde mode. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Kyle, are you logged in with Wright State? I don't know who else from Wright State University would be on the NFGL. Okay. Huh. So Ramby doesn't jump that good, but Donkey Kong can. Ah! Ah! Aha! Dodge that shit. Get that shit out of here. Some monkey business. And I messed up the Kong again. Oh crap. Double crap. There's a barrel up there. I'm gonna get that barrel. I'm gonna do it. It's the G. We did it, gang. We spelled king. Again. The hell is this place? This isn't Donkey... The shit is this? This is fucking Candyland? The hell? This is not a Donkey Kong Country place. This is where we've just gone off the rails and we're not even Donkey Kong anymore. It's just whatever we're making up. The developer had some other platformer in mind when they got asked to make a... Okay, I don't know where to go. I legitimately don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know what's platform and what's not. That's not a platform. I don't know. Because it all looks like goddamn nonsense. The shit is this? Is this supposed to be mountains? Oh, on a cloud? Yeah, this is a very bad looking level. Whoever made this should feel bad for themselves, or about themselves, not for themselves. They didn't do a good job. And usually when people do things, they want to do a good job. Like hearts and this is awful looking. Oh, never mind. That was dumb. I want this level to be over. I don't like looking at this level. It doesn't remind me of Donkey Kong. It's like someone's bad dream after playing too much Donkey Kong Country. How? Also, I think the game should give you a save after you beat a boss. So even if you're not collecting Kong, you still have some opportunity to save. And normally a boss is interpreted as shit, I should jump from the cloud. It's a significant achievement, so you want to save that progress. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Kyle. I jumped too badly there. I'm losing it again. I don't know if I've saved it since I made it to this world. That I feel a bit uncomfortable about that. Shit. Ho ho! So that cloud, I thought I was supposed to go that way. Okay. Can we get Kong here? Please? I don't want to lose a bunch of progress. I have a lot fewer lives than I did a couple levels ago. Wasn't sure if there's something up there or not. There's not, so we'll keep going. Did not know there was a platform there. Okay. Why does that say do that? Oh god, I have to go back and find the K. If I were a K, where would I be? Letter jokes. I don't know if that's a pit or not. That is a pit. Okay. Where's the K at? Ow. That's a mistake. Where the shit's the K? I have to get up there somehow? How the fuck am I supposed to do that? I'm talented! I ain't that talented! God damn it. I'm not gonna be able to get the K 'cause it's probably sitting up there. I don't see any ropes or other platforms. I can't make that in one jump. So pretty much I lost my free hit hunting for a K that I'm not going to be able to get anyway. I really want Candy Kong. That way I can save. But they didn't put Candy Kong in this game. The thing I find bizarre about that whole idea of having to get Kong to save, when you're playing a portable, when you're making a portable game, you want to have accommodation for short play sessions. The ability to play for a few minutes and then be like, okay, I'm done, I'll continue where I left off later. So normally you have stuff like saving after every level or just smaller levels in general. But limiting the ability to save ruins all of that in a really weird way. So I don't get why they made that decision. Oh shit. No, dang it! I goofed up my jump. We're not even to the hard part yet. Careful. Oh. Shit. That's a really shitty jump. Am I gonna lose it here? That's brutal. This game is not a nice game. There it is. I want to save. Oh, God. More huffy puffy cloud crap. Oh, I thought there was a thing underneath. Dang it. I don't know what's a platform, what's not in this place. None of it makes sense. Okay, I see what it's doing. Uh-oh. Wait, so when I jump on it, it changes direction. Interesting. Oh, what? This is not a good level. And I'm super disappointed that I'm gonna have to replay stuff in this world. Okay, so I can't leave that. Oh. This is not a good level, Kyle. Donkey Kong Land is not Donkey Kong Country. Oh yeah, this one's supposed to get off the ride. Yup. Oh, they really thought this was a good idea. God damn it. Oh, fuck. It also means that every time you run into an enemy, you get that feedback loop that you go back, and you have to come back forward again on the slow-ass platform. So it just makes enemies annoying, and you, the player, feel unhappy. This is so poorly designed. Oh, god damn it. This is my last guy. I haven't saved in this world yet. Not happy about that. How far back did it set me? So it does save there. So all is not lost. Oh. I think I was playing World 3 before, right? Like, I didn't lose any like, I lost the 2 levels of progress, I think. Oh shit, I didn't hit jump. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, Huddleston, I'm really tempted to stop playing the game. Because those cloud levels are really lousy. I do not look forward to doing them again. They're just so bad. I must have gotten Kong here. Oh, shit. Oh. Couldn't get my jump right. Oh, man. I'm losing focus at this point. Oh, let's go away and bring it back up. Oh, fuck. Well, that ruins using that. Oh yeah, also, if you get hit by a bee on a or by an enemy on a ledge, you just die. You don't get to spawn with your other Donkey Kong character. Because parts of this game are kind of broken. Such a weird adaptation. Make sure there's nothing up there. Oh, oh yeah. I want to push the thing through. Yeah. Motherfucker. What? Oh. Man, you guys out there remember the stop and go station in Donkey Kong Country? That was a good level. That was a cool little mechanic. That's how I got hit before. I was being reckless. Whatever. Can't get up there, remember that now. I'm doing really good. Okay. I'm going to stop for now because this isn't fun anymore. And I need to walk away from Donkey Kong Land before I lose my shit. Its cheap, broken weirdness can only be taken for so long before I get fed up with it. You're thinking of Donkey Kong Country 3, Dave Huddleston. That's one where there's a boat. Alright. I'm gonna take a little bit of break. An actual break. Maybe I'll come back to Donkey Kong Land. Maybe I'll decide on something else. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out in a bit. So till then, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back.